This is the part of Sebring that I love, because the fans here at this race are 10 out of 10. They literally build bars out of scaffolding and plywood and 2x4s. Every year this is here, and they resurrect it. They have a goldfish tank with live goldfish. They have a rooster over there. It's wild around here. It's cool. It is about 6 a.m. and we're up and ready to head to the track, and I'm absolutely exhausted. Another late night editing pictures. The hardest part about these endurance race weekends isn't the actual race. The race is the easy part. It's getting to the race that's the hard part, because I think my shortest day was 14 hours, 15 hours. And every day since then has been 17, 18, or 20-hour days. So you're just wrecked before you even get to the actual race day. So yeah, we're gonna head to the track and get going with this. Get some pretty pictures of the cars rolling down the paddock. Hi, Fred.
Hi, Jamey.
Happy race day. Race day essentials. This is an exciting day for this car because this is the North America race debut for the SC63. So a lot of years, a lot of time, a lot of work from a lot of different people to put this program together. So I'm excited to have it here. I'm really proud to be part of the program. Proud for the drivers, proud for the mechanics and engineers and all my Lamborghini family that have worked really hard for a really long time on this program. It's still in development. Like we're not expecting performance right now, so this is still an in development project. So we don't really have expectations for the race. I think finishing the race would be pretty great start for the program. We'll see. Starting the day in the paddock and garage area with the mechanics working on the cars, doing final prep on these amazing race cars. So yeah, the sun's not quite up yet. Looks like we got another 20 minutes or so, and then the cars will start rolling to false grid. Hopefully we'll get some nice sunrise shots. But yeah, it's all gotta fall together. But until then, I'm just gonna do some mechanics working on cars. Good luck, mate.
Thank you, mate.
All right, here we go, green flag. It has been a chaotic day today for me, with everything going so quickly this morning with the race starting earlier. Grid was mental. When they didn't clear the grid in time, so they were doing the national anthem while fans were still in the grid. it was just messy. So yeah, ran up to the start shot, got a start shot, sending it all straight to my camera to clients. And we're about 10 minutes into the race. I'm gonna move around for the first little bit here, try and get some different action shots, and then go back and do a quick edit on my computer before I head at the Lamborghini Hospitality at noon. So yeah, 12 hours on the clock, 11 hours and 45 minutes to go. Full course yellow number 1. We're 40-ish minutes in, and the cell service sucks so bad that nothing is sending from my camera.
Hypercar, get a photo.
The Lamborghini tracker. Nothing is sending from my camera to Lamborghini, and they're doing live updates on Instagram stories throughout the race. So I'm having to spend way too much like mental energy trying to get the camera to connect to the network. This is the part of the job that is not fun. I do not enjoy this. So yeah, it's part of the modern problem of needing social media content regularly and often, and you know, not a couple days later like it used to be in the film days, or even not that long ago you could deliver pictures at the end of the race and that was fine. Now they need pictures like throughout the race multiple times, and I've been sending as much as I can, but my camera and the cell network just aren't communicating, so I'm kind of in a holding pattern. Might go to one more spot before I head back to the media center and do a car dump and grab some lunch. Yeah, kind of having a frustrating day here in Sebring. But it's partly cloudy, sun is out just enough to make it interesting and colorful. The crowds are massive. We've got tons of people here today. The grid was packed. You know, you can see there's tons of fans in the grandstands. There's no grandstands here, like there's just a bunch of temporary like high school football type grandstands, but there's 100,000 people in RVs and on the spectator mounds all over this racetrack. So it's really good to see so many people out here. You just can't beat the ticket price of one of these IMSA races for what, 120 bucks or something for a 4-day ticket. You get a lot of action, you get a lot of access. It's pretty cool. Down here at turn 7. This is one of my favorite spots to come and take pictures. It actually helps to have a lot of people around. So the track is over here and the cars come from this way down into turn 7, and if there's a bunch of people standing on the fence right here, you can do a really slow pan. Like I'm at a 1/13 of a second, and you actually get a lot more pictures sharp than you think you would. It's probably easier to shoot it at a 1/13 of a second than it is to shoot it at a 60th of a second or a 100th of a second. But it looks really cool with lots of blur and there's just lots of color. I really like doing stuff like this where you're panning through objects, trees, fans, umbrellas, buildings. If you can see the car in any way, like if you can see like glimpses of it, then it would work. So just try dropping that shutter speed if you ever see an opportunity like this where there's people, you can kind of pan through them. It works really well, and it's a lot of fun. It just makes for cool pictures. So I'm standing out here just doing this for a minute. I have to run to Lamborghini Hospitality in about 5 minutes. We're under yellow flag again, our second of the day. And I need to run to Hospitality to do a picture with Mr. Stefan Winkelmann, who's the Lamborghini CEO. He's doing a round table with some journalists, and I need to pop over there for that. I'm also gonna grab some lunch and then head to the media center since the light it's getting worse right now. It's like kind of nice-ish in the morning, and then it gets worse and worse and worse until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then it starts getting pretty nice again. So we'll see. It's kind of that part of the day where you're just trying to get some cool stuff, check some boxes, and deliver images. Still struggling with the Wi-Fi network right now. Nothing is sending. I literally haven't been able to send a picture since the start, maybe even before that. Just the network is just trash. So yeah, we've got the Lamborghini Urus safety car right there, a green one. Currently have Chip Ganassi Racing with Gregor van der Zand driving, leading the race, and the Lamborghini prototype, the SE63, is somewhere kind of buried in the pack. Like I said, we're not really trying to win this race right now. We're trying to develop the car to then win races down the road. So yeah, putting in the miles right now.
This video is brought to you by Paddock Focus Photography Workshops. Want to learn how to become a professional motorsport photographer or simply improve your racing images? Check out paddockfocus.teachable.com and use the code PFYouTube for 10% off.
We're gonna grab a quick lunch here at Lamborghini Hospitality because it's hot and we're hungry, but at least the food here is excellent. Like, it's not your normal racetrack food. It's really, really good. Good for you. It's delicious. We've got grilled shrimp, maybe some chicken, salad, fruit salad. Yeah, just did about an hour and a bit editing in the media center. I'm gonna head to pit lane right now for maybe an hour and a half. See if I can get around to pit stops for a couple of my clients. Fred and Brennan are gonna split up the other ones. So divide and conquer, see if we can cover everybody, and then I'm gonna go back trackside. There's a couple of spots that I wanted to go that I didn't get what I wanted this morning. So I'm gonna go back out there before the light gets nice this afternoon. Yeah, it's warm out here. Seeing what the mechanics are doing, the level of urgency that they're doing things with, helmets on, helmets off. If they have helmets on, you know that they're going to be doing a stop soon. So you can kind of walk up and down pit lane and figure out who's going to be stopping imminently or prepared to because they're at the end of their stint. But it's kind of one of those things where you're just trying to see, use your eyes, what people are doing, and then determine what you need to do from there, how long you want to wait. You know, with a lot of my clients, I can just straight up ask them, when are you stopping? And they'll tell me. So it's nice to be able to just know that they're gonna stop in 10 laps. And I know about how long 10 laps is because I know how long these laps take under racing conditions. So it's just kind of reading the room.
I think that was starting to go a little bit.
4 o'clock right now. What's the game plan, Fred?
Make some photos.
Are they pretty photos or just photos?
No, we're doing pretty photos today. Today.
Did you get the 10 or the 40?
The 10.
Okay. Has 40 been in?
Yes, they came in at the same time.
Okay.
So Brendan and
I got 45, but yeah. So we have everybody.
yeah.
All right.
Cool. Yeah. Get ready to go back next time.
All right. Where are you going? Trackside?
I'm gonna start working fan areas
Okay.
until the light starts to get good, and then I'm gonna beat the 10.
All right. I'll meet you. I'll see you out there. So since the light's starting to get better, and it's just about 4 o'clock, I'm gonna head trackside, and the cars are starting to get pretty dirty, so that's when it gets fun. When you have lots of grit and grime and rubber and bugs and just all over the cars, that's when it gets fun. So I'm gonna go trackside, get some dirty race cars, and then come back after it gets dark. And I'll do maybe night pit stops, we'll see, and go from there. But we still got a long way to go. We still got 5.5 hours to go. That is an almighty crash. There's tire debris all over the place over here. Hopefully Pippo's okay. I think the ambulance is already gone, but the car was upside down. When I saw it, I was way down there, but the car was upside down. Just loaded it onto the flatbed, and yeah. Hope he's okay though. This is the part of Sebring that I love, because the fans here at this race are 10 out of 10. They literally build bars out of scaffolding and plywood and 2x4s. Every year this is here, and they resurrect it. They have a goldfish tank with live goldfish. They have a rooster over there. It's wild around here. It's cool. We are under another safety car here. Not sure why, to be honest. Yeah, the beautiful Lamborghini Urus safety car. So I'm not going to stay here too long. I'll probably shoot the restart up on the platform above me here, because it's a nice spot to get the cars bunched up. Then I will move on toward sunset spots, because we're getting toward that time of day. It is almost 6 o'clock. It's 5:45. I think the sun sets at 7:30, but where you want to be out where you want to be for sunset, like 6:40, 6:30, 6:45. So I don't have that long. We are under yellow flag again, which is the best time, honestly, for me to do these little updates, but basically it looks like we're not going to get a sunset because it is completely clouded over off to the west of us. Yeah, not ideal. The light was really nice for a little bit. For a good 30 minutes, it was really nice. I was thinking we were going to get a proper sunset, but this looks like it was Sebring Sunset 2024, because that is some pretty thick cloud cover. Very disappointing. But what are you going to do? Because we can't control the weather. Interestingly, I just gave an update to one of my teams because the location I was shooting was really backlit. You can see all the particles and like everything coming off the cars. And one of my teams, the Wayne Taylor Racing number 10 car, had like a lot of white smoke coming off the right rear tire. And this isn't a braking zone, so you're not like getting carbon dust coming off the brakes like you can see when you're really shooting backlit, but that wasn't what this was. Yeah, I texted the team manager and I texted a couple of people on the team just to make sure somebody knew about it, to let them know, because I don't even know if they know about it, because a lot of times we see things like through our cameras that they don't even see or they don't know about. I texted them, let them know that they might have a tire rub or something that would probably affect performance at some point. And we'll see if they do anything about it. I'm curious to get an update later on from the team, but we'll see. But I'd rather tell them than not tell them, because I had a situation a couple years ago where I noticed something on one of the cars that wasn't a client of mine, but it was just a friend's car, like one of the mechanics, and I know the drivers and the mechanics and the PR guy. And this was at Le Mans, and I noticed that the rear brakes were like not really like doing what they should be doing. Like at night, you can normally see them lighting up really, really intensely. And I noticed they weren't doing that. And then about 2 laps later, they had a brake failure. And 2 laps at Le Mans is about 8 minutes, 9 minutes. So if I had texted them and told them, apparently, that I'm noticing something weird, that your rear brakes weren't lighting up at all, they would have probably brought the car in, is what my friend said. So, yeah, I don't want to like make that mistake. I don't want to not live with that, but I don't want to have that happen where I could have done something for one of my clients, one of my friends, and, you know, affected their performance, their outcome in a positive way, just by saying something that I'm noticing out here trackside. Well, I've moved to the iconic Sebring Turn 1 for sunset, but we don't have a sunset. It's mostly overcast, just a little bit of color in the sky. All right, so long story short, we might actually get a sunset because it's kind of clearing and it's not bad. So I was at turn 1, Brennan's at turn 1 still, and I'm gonna try and hustle all the way around the track to turn 13 and see if I can get something out of this, because the sun is setting pretty quickly, but the clouds are actually breaking up a little bit. So I'm really surprised, because I thought we were gonna get it done, but it's not bad. Well, that was actually epic. I got here just in time at turn 13, and there was a huge ball of fire setting behind the cars, and it looked incredible. So got probably 5 or 6 laps in before the sun kind of dipped below the horizon, and now we're into blue hour, which is actually the best time of day to take night shots, because nighttime is just straight up dark. So I'm going to do some night photography out here. Well, we have a little bit of ambient light, but it still looks dark. Like this screen actually is a lot brighter, makes it look a lot brighter than it actually is right now. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit out here, and then I'll head back toward the inside of the track, pit lane, and then checkered flag. We've got an hour and a half left of the race. It is just after 8 o'clock. And I'm gonna do a quick pit lane stint, see if I can knock out some pit stops at night here for my clients, and then I'm gonna go trackside down to turn 7. Turn 3 and turn 7 are probably my favorite nighttime areas. There's a lot of like palm trees and twinkly lights. So yeah, it's pretty humid out, pretty warm. At least I don't have to be in a fire suit like these guys. But yeah, pretty good race so far. That was a pretty epic sunset. I'd give it a 9 out of 10 for sure. Pretty awesome.
Sebastian Board ASPN. How did you do it? Reach teammates first. We were on our hose and we kicked our tires the whole way though.
Three, two, one!
Alright, somebody spray it.
All right, not you, the rest of them. 1, 2, 3.
Here at Sebring, presenting today's GTD Pro trophies will be taking Global Motorsports Technology Manager for
Do you guys do a celebration at the box, or what do you do for wins?
Capturing the team's first Mobile One 12 hours of Sebring.
I want to go home and eat pizza.
You got editing to do. Get editing so I can post my pictures tomorrow.
Alright, proud of you, man. And we're done with the race and podium.
Hey, Jamie.
Good job, guys. Yeah, that was wild. An absolutely wild race. And Brennan shows up and we get an overall winner. A P3 and another P3.
Crazy.
What?
It's going to be a 4 a.m. night.
It is literally going to be a 4 a.m. edit. Kill me now. So yeah, time to edit a shit of pictures. I haven't eaten dinner. I'm sure you haven't either.
Nope. Hungry.
Yep.
Now we get a tandem scooter one last time.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you like what you see, please follow me everywhere at JAMEYPRICEPHOTO. I get a little bit of time off now before the Long Beach Grand Prix, which is the next round of the IMSA WeatherTech series. Long Beach is one of my favorite races of the year. So yeah, good one to be looking forward to. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to bed.